Structured questions on earnings calls. Get clearer disclosures. Earnings calls aren't small talk. They're where companies share critical information that can move markets. But the depth of what you learn often depends on the quality of the Q&A. Vague questions invite vague answers. Sharp, structured questions push management to be specific, reveal drivers, and clarify risks. When you ask with intent, you get clearer disclosures, fewer evasions, and more usable insights for your model or memo. In this lesson, we'll show you how to craft questions that managers can't easily dodge and that help you extract decision-ready information in minutes, not hours. A structured question keeps focus tight. One topic at a time. No multi-part bundles that let speakers answer the easiest part and skip the rest. It includes specific references. Name the metric, e.g., gross margin, the period, Q3, and the driver, price, mix, or volume. That precision signals what you need on the record. Finally, use a neutral tone with open but precise wording. Instead of, margins are collapsing, right? Try, can you discuss Q3 gross margin and the role of mix? You're guiding, not arguing, making it easy to give a clear, factual response. Structured questions work because they reduce cognitive load. Managers process narrow prompts faster, so they can recall facts without wandering. Lower mental effort also reduces defensiveness. They don't feel trapped, so they're more willing to share specifics. Plus, a clear scope lowers legal and compliance risk. If the ask is defined, metric, period, segment, counsel is more comfortable allowing a direct answer. In short, cognitive ease converts hesitation into helpful disclosure. Your job is to make answering the question the path of least resistance. Specific questions create on-record expectations. When you ask, Q3 gross margin mix impact in North America, the reply is easy to trace later in filings, guidance, or KPIs. That visibility encourages managers to quantify percents, basis points, or ranges, instead of hiding behind adjectives like solid or robust. With concrete asks, you can verify whether claims align with future disclosures, making it harder for anyone to overpromise. Structured questions change the dynamic from marketing to measurable accountability. Unstructured? How's demand and margins? That invites a friendly paragraph with 0 numbers. You learn nothing actionable. Structured. What was the Q3 North America ASP trend versus Q2? Now they must address a metric, ASP, period, Q3 versus Q2, and region, North America. Another strong option. What percentage of Q3 revenue growth came from price versus volume? This demands a driver split, forcing clarity on what actually moved results. See the pattern? One topic, defined scope, and an answer that can be checked later. Use a simple formula, metric plus time plus segment. For example, Q3 gross margin in Europe versus Q2. Add contrasts to anchor VS last quarter or VS last year to surface trend direction. Ask for ranges or drivers. Can you quantify the mix, price, and volume contribution? Ranges invite disclosure even when exact numbers aren't final. Was the impact 50 to 100 bits per second? These tools narrow scope without sounding aggressive, making it easy for management to provide clean, comparable data points you can model. Beware stacked questions. Margins, FX, and supply chain? Thoughts? The speaker will pick one and ignore the rest, killing accountability. Avoid leading or biased wording like, demand is weak, correct? that triggers spin and cautious legal answers. Also, don't go too narrow and miss context. Unit cost on widget X might matter less than overall margin drivers. Aim for targeted but material, one topic, scoped properly, with room for relevant context if it changes conclusions. Ask one precise, verifiable question. If you need more, cue a follow-up. Frame the scope, state the metric, time frame, and segment, so the answer is anchored. Invite quantification. Request ranges or driver splits. Price, mix, volume, or demand. FX, cost. Do this consistently, and you'll get fewer platitudes and more model-ready numbers. Structured questions don't just sound professional. They generate clearer, faster, and more defensible disclosures